Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lord Dragonite, and today, this morning I'm going to be painting in where the tunnel's going to go. I got to paint that all black where I'm showing you because I'm going to be putting the tunnel down today, so I'm going to show you that. And right now the track as it is needs to be glued down and put back. So the tunnel's been taken off and I need to paint that area black all the way around this curve of both the main and the short line. So without further ado, we're going to get to that, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing next. So this is part 4, and today in part 4 it is tunnel work. Now I just use paint from the dollar store, but you can use whatever you want. And black is something that is really common in model railroading. Just a piece of cardboard, no paint tray, no tools, big whap of it, and start painting. I guess I'll just use any brush. Doesn't matter what brush you use whatever brush you want. This stage it really doesn't matter, but before we get to that, before I forget to, is I want to glue this track down right quickly, because if I don't, it's another step I forgot to do. This is a big oops. I completely forgot all about all this. Oh, this is not good. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. I forgot to glue this track down before, and I'm just putting these screws in to hold it in place while I do this. It doesn't matter if I forget them or not, because nobody's ever going to see inside this tunnel. So it doesn't really matter if it's what it looks like in here, because it's going to be covered anyway. So we'll just glue all this down, make sure it's all good. Now we're going to start painting. I've already got the glue in place, and it doesn't really matter how this is. These modules can all come apart. Should put something under there. Okay, where are my shims? I made a bunch of cardboard shims here, just about an inch of diameter by a couple inches. And I'm also stepping on my modem for the computer. Well, you know, just simple things. Make those, stuff them in there. Yeah. I'm just doing this just to keep the track even. It's not gonna do anything really special, just keep it level with the rest of it. That's about it. I'm gonna put one here and then that'll be it. There we go. Once this glue dries, it's going to be a solid piece, so it's good. And this is the line here for the tank storage and the upper level spur, and it's a steep grade, and I'm going to show you guys how I did all this at a later date. Just blow all the dirt away or whatever. Alright, let's get some painting done. Just make sure your brush is wet, and I use cardboard. Really, really simple. And just slop the paint wherever. It doesn't matter if it goes on perfectly or not. I mean, this whole part has to be dark as, well, anyways. And yeah, I am making a bit of a mess, but that's easy to clean up. This is a water-based paint, so it's not oil, which is nice. And just get the paint all over the place. Don't worry about it being perfect. This is the, the tunnel's already been done on the inside. Now you normally want to do this before you lay the track down. It just is better for effects. I've already done up the outside where this goes. I just gotta get back into place. Make sure this is all evened out a little bit. I already painted underneath here, so don't need to worry. There's not much room back here to move around, I can tell you that. As you can see, it's pretty tight spot to get into. Yeah, we're all good in there. Now that we got our tunnel on, I gotta fasten it down. And how I'm gonna do that is there's two ways I can do that. I can screw it down, or I can use another technique. It's paper mache. But it's not the paper mache you're thinking of. This is a different paper mache. A special one. Alright, I'm gonna go prepare that, and I'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you the paper mache technique that I'm talking about. First you want to cut strips of paper, just any paper like this, line paper. I prefer don't use computer paper, it's too thick, and then you want to cut a bunch of strips like this. Just grab like 20 sheets of paper, and cut them in 1.5 inch strips, and then take half of that and cut them into half of this, and that's what you want to do. And then you get some glue and water, mix it together. 50-50 is what I recommend, but I've already got a large jug of it done up. so don't have to do any mixing. Also have a glue bottle on hand, because you're going to need that. That will be for doing other stuff. Like, I'm already gonna, like, don't worry about, you know, where this mountain's already been done before, it's gonna have to be retextured and resurfaced and all that. But just pour the glue and water mixture into a little Tupperware container or bowl or whatever you want to use. This stuff's not exactly 50-50, that's why I had the additional glue bottle. Having the extra glue bottle does help, but you know, it's kind of like a little milky. Okay? That's what you use. Yeah, this stuff's not gonna do very well. So here's the first little trick I'm gonna show you. If you've ever watched my rocket video, this is the same technique except you don't stick it in the oven. I'm not sticking this whole thing in the oven, that's just silly. So just pour a little bit of glue on each side of the paper like so. Just rub it all over the place. Now this is very messy and it's going to get very sticky. Stick it in the solution. And there you have it. Make sure it's nice and good and wet, and just apply it along the leading edge of your project. Like this. Just rub it in there. Rub it in there. It's going to take quite a while to get this down pat. I mean, this stuff will dry really hard like that there. Dry hard and solid. So. And the good thing about this, rather than the actual paper mache method, no bugs. Alright. Now that's just giving you a little example of what you do. Now you can do that to make mountains and hills and stuff, the same technique that I just showed you. That's also good for patching holes and stuff. So it's a very useful thing to learn how to do. It's super easy. Of course, it's a lot more messier than buying the cheesecloth or the plaster cloth at the hobby shop. It does the same thing, except this stuff, you know, is similar in that process. But you can really, you know, use the paper to mold it to however you want. It's easy to do it. It's cheap, except for the cost of the glue and the paper. But yeah. But you just keep doing this all the way around your mountain, or it also helps to screw it in place too, and then you can just cover the screws, because this isn't going to go anywhere. You want this to be secure. What this will do is it will create a surface for you to later on put your things. All this is going to be covered anyway, so it doesn't matter what it looks like. Alright, well folks, that's the end of this video. I'm just going to finish up doing this mountain and the rest of this, and I will be back with something else for next time. So anyway, fellers, I hope you enjoyed this little thing. You know what, this is quite a tedious project, so it's going to take me the rest of the day to do this. And this will take about a very long time to dry, so when you start doing it, you got to finish it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is Lord Dragonite at another video of the Eastern Valley sub. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned a couple techniques or not if you're unfamiliar with model railroading, and I'll see you tomorrow. Anyway guys, take care of yourself, have fun. If you like this video, please subscribe and leave a comment. Also, don't forget to push the like button. Well, later on folks, be well.